Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Subsistence. It's early, early morning. As you can see, the sun is just coming up. And today, the plan is to hopefully get some building done. I would like to put some walls up and try to get a second story going on this place. Um, I would like to finish filling this in. Of course, I don't have enough wood to do all of this. But we are going to craft some planks early this morning. We have a lot of them queued up to craft. So hopefully we can get that done today and hopefully get some building done maybe this afternoon. Um, I want to say that I do apologize for being MIA last week. I was having some issues with my eyes. Went to the eye doctor. It turns out I have a dry eye. Done some Googling of my own, and it can be caused from too much screen time, which I have been currently getting a lot of screen time. Doing videos for you guys and then, editing and all of that, and I forgot how to load a crate. So I did take some time off last week. I did have a couple of videos ahead. I went to the doctor on Tuesday. I did have a video for Wednesday, which was nice. Um, but anyway, during that time away, I did help my mom do some canning and getting some things done like that. If you're from the state of Kentucky, you pretty well know that, and especially if you are from the area that I'm from. Um, your canning recipes are generally handed down through generations. There's a locked crate just here. Never works, but I always like doing it. Maybe one of these days it'll pop a lock loose. Especially if my character keeps eating pretty well, she might gain a couple of pounds. Might would help her be able to, get those locks loose. Anyway, yeah, back to my weekend or my week last week. We did some canning. It's always fun making memories with my mom. We get along really well. Someone said if he's running like that, he knows you're here, that you're too close, honestly. But he can't lock onto you to shoot you at this distance. I would love to raid these guys simply because we've never raided an alpha base ever, but I would love to do that. Hopefully, very soon we can make a couple of grenades. We do have our workbench up and going now, so maybe we can make a couple of grenades and bust into those guys' front door. That would be a lot of fun. I would like to have the rifle crafted as well for the long range shots. I only need about 6 more weapons parts to be able to craft that recurve bow. And then, it's kind of game over at that point for the animals because I really enjoy hunting them. I'm just going to chop a bit of wood here, guys. As always, this has to happen. Um, so I'm going to be doing that in almost every single episode. At least just a few trees. Maybe if it's only just enough to keep the fires going, it really helps out. I don't mind doing the majority of the wood chopping off camera. I hear a wolf, but I don't know where he's at. I don't mind doing the majority of the wood chopping off camera. I just don't have enough time to do all of it off camera. Yeah, enough wood to build this entire base would take a lot of in-game days, and I don't really have that kind of time. I don't mind doing the work. I don't mind putting in the work at all. Really enjoy it, honestly. Turn a little music on, do a little wood chopping off camera. It's kind of fun for me. Pretty relaxing, honestly. Um, but anyway, there's a pig over there, as well as a deer. The pigs are pretty brutal. They can break your leg really, really easily. Let me get the scrap. Hopefully the crate will still be there. It is. We haven't really gotten a ton of crates. I'm a little bit out of the sorts. It's the longest I've went without playing. I'm recording this episode actually on Monday morning. So the last time I actually recorded was last Monday. So it's been a while since I've actually played. A little bit out of sort. I know that I want to get some base building done today, hopefully. Ooh, there's a bear. Never poke the bear. Never. Unless you have a really good double barrel shotgun and a pretty good recurve bow. And then it's kind of fun. I had several times last season that the bear kind of crossed the foundations or the little bridge out in the lake where we were. And it scared my mom a lot. She would always tell me how when I turned around to shoot the bear, she would jump and be really scared and all of that. It was pretty creepy at first. Then you kind of get used to it. But I do see a rabbit to my right, so hopefully we can kill that in a few minutes for some cloth. We're pretty desperate for cloth, I think, at this point. I would love to be able to get the rifle just for the deer and the long range shot at the bases would be nice. I want to start raiding those guys. They have loot. I know it's in there. It's probably the easiest loot to get. Well, probably not the easiest loot. Probably the quickest loot to get. Raiding those guys. Especially when you raid the fortress base. They usually have a lot of loot. Gotten several solar panels from them. A couple of shirts from them. Excuse me. Okay, we have a carrot here. It wasn't the seed for the first time in a while. It was the actual carrot. It's quite nice. We still have a lot of planks queued up. We have some wood, not nearly enough to keep both of those fires going, but we do need the ash. It's very important that we keep them going. We need that for the tomatoes. I do want to get another plant bed at some point. Hopefully we can get one of those pretty soon. I do apologize if you hear my laundry in the background. Yeah, that has to happen today. We have no choice in the matter. Yeah, my husband, like I mentioned, he works a lot, so definitely have to get those work clothes washed, right? Anyway, back to wood chopping. Sorry about that. Just get off topic a little bit. I hope you guys don't mind hearing about my life a little. Very general stuff, of course, but it's still what's going on in my life. I always like hearing stories. Other content creators that I watch, the ones that really, keep my attention are the ones that tell a little bit of stories about their life or, things that happened growing up. Not always, not every episode, but occasionally they'll tell a story about that. And those are the people who really capture my attention and keep it. Ooh, a crate. Ooh, a wolf. Hopefully we can get the crate without annoying the wolf too much. Don't really know if that's going to be possible or not. He's sniffing. Sniffy McGee is trying to figure out where exactly we are. Okay, he's a level 3 wolf. We can kill him. I don't really want to have to kill him, but we can. I should have a liver in my inventory for a quick snack when we get back to the base. I should have left that door open because just in case the wolf is running at you or very close to you. Makes it easier to get inside the base. Okay, so we do have a little bit of loot. We did chop a tiny bit of wood, not much at all really. We can hopefully keep the fires going. We do have fuel bricks, so it's not a big deal. Put 5 in each, hopefully. 4 in that one will be okay. Let me just put the rest of the things away over here. Wood goes there. We need the planks, so let's just take all 4 of those. The cordage and the nails. And let's put the feathers and the gunpowder. We're overflowing on gunpowder again. I'm not quite sure what to do with all of that. I'm going to have to make a crate just for ammo stuff. That's okay. I don't mind. It's never a bad thing when you're overflowing on gunpowder. Could be a lot worse. Could be really, really needing it and not having it, right? You, and the tomato seed can go over in the other crate. But let's butcher the rabbit and get that cooking. And let's start making lots and lots more foundations. And we're out of nails, so we can't really craft a ton more foundations. Let's go over here and put everything else away. Nails are going to be the problem this series. That's the one thing I can almost certainly guarantee. Let's go ahead and stop these. Let's get our foundations crafted. And start placing those very soon. Let's check on our rabbit again. It's medium. No more eating raw or undercooked rabbit. We cannot afford that. Cooked. Right here it says cooked. We can take that out of the fire. We do need a tomato. Actually 2 tomatoes. We got pretty hungry. So which way do we want to start with these foundations? Maybe this direction. Extending on the base a bit. Number 5. Let's rotate the planks to go in the same direction. Number 6. Okay, number 6 again. We are about to get this filled in. Super excited about that. I really enjoy that. Okay. Let's kind of have a little look down here and see how the VCU is going. We could almost make a lockpick. We could turn on the generator for a bit and make a lockpick. Probably wouldn't do us any good this episode, but maybe next episode we could start off with a lockpick. That would be nice. Number 5, number 6. We have placed another row of foundations, which is nice. Really am enjoying that quite nicely. Okay, number 6. I mean, we have 2 more we need to get crafted. That's fine. Still have quite a bit of daylight left. It's only about midday, actually. We could craft a lockpick. Let's go ahead and turn that on for a bit and get our power up. It's building quite fast, honestly. So number 5 we can place right here, and number 6. And we're doing pretty good. We don't like a ton having this completed. Now it's the matter of getting nails. We do need lots and lots of nails. So someone mentioned over here that the reason these stoves don't look as even is this one isn't pushed as far back into the wall as the other one. It's on a bit of an angle as well. I'll have to sort that out eventually. Eventually. Hopefully we can remember to do that. But let's go ahead and put our pickaxe down here and our hammer down here as well. Not quite sure why I have been carrying a hammer around with me, but I have been. So there's that. Let's see if we have enough stuff to craft a lockpick. We need something like that, and lockpick takes 500 power. We are nearly there, and it's building extremely quick, which is lovely. All right. Let's go ahead and turn off the generator, and we'll let the base take care of itself. It will rebuild power on its own, and that's quite nice with me. And we did have some mass, but that's okay. We don't really need it right now. We do have a lockpick finally. Let's get out and see if we can find a locked crate. I'm sure it's going to be more difficult now because we did pass up the locked crate earlier because we didn't have a lockpick, of course. The tomatoes are doing great. We are keeping them fertilized and watered because we are pretty desperate for those. We don't really have enough of them to keep us going while they grow extra days or whatever from the lack of water and fertilizer. So, a good place to start looking for a locked crate, of course, is in the Birch Forest. Generally, you'll find at least one or two here. There's lots of animals today, so it's going to be difficult to even get into the Birch Forest. Let's go up this direction. Okay, I hear another wolf growling at me. And there is a plant fiber just here. Okay, I don't really see a locked crate here anymore. I know there was one from earlier. We have found locked crates all over this area. I do think I'm a bit too close to the alpha base. Did see them out of the corner of my eye. I was a bit scared, honestly. Okay, so let's get up on this hillside, have a little look around, see what's going on up here. Hopefully we can find some loot up here. Ooh. We have our handy dandy pickaxe that we did craft at the beginning of the last episode, or maybe even overnight before the last episode. But we do have that. We haven't really, had a chance to use it much, which is okay. Let's get down over here by the water. You can usually find a locked crate over here occasionally. I have seen them over here. There's a wolf. Is that a crate over there? A bear, a crate, scrap, and a rabbit. That's a really, really good batch of stuff. Okay. Another rabbit. A bear. I see ya. Please don't be standing on a locked crate. Or if you choose to. Hopefully you'll let me kill you. Okay, there's that. Please don't go away, locked crate. And there we have it. We killed the wolf, we killed the bear. We are getting a locked crate that doesn't really have a ton of stuff in it, but it does have ammo and cotton seeds, which is going to be nice for winter. The adhesive, the glass, the medical stuff. We have 5 nails, not the best amount of nails. But we did get a return on our our refined iron, so that was okay. I mean, it wasn't the best lock crate ever, but it definitely wasn't the worst that we've experienced. Let's go ahead and get the food here. Let's wash our hands. And let's do a bit more looting. There's not usually a ton of loot over this way, but you never really know. I mean, there is some copper up here on this rock. There's a crate just over here, which is nice. Let's go ahead and refill the shotgun. We do need that. An apple is very nice. Okay, let's get our bow out just in case we were to see something that we do need to kill. There's a level 3 wolf up there. We don't really need any more food to go bad. Let's go ahead and eat the rabbit. Okay, let's see what we can find over this direction. Our health is slowly regenerating, which is good. Um, that bear usually gets a swipe on us. But I like being able to kill them, you know, with the pump shotgun. Okay, let's see. There's the deer. There's a chicken over here. When we ever get the recurved bow, we're desperately going to be needing the feathers. I have no idea where that chicken is. I couldn't see it, so I just shot at the end of the bar there. And that seems to be the best way to kill them when you can't see them. It seems like the health bar is always to the right of them. Okay, there goes the deer and the bear. Yeah, they're just playing tag. No real reason to be concerned. Just playing tag. I'm not sure if that's a crate down here or not. I know there's lots of plant fiber. We will be needing that again for fuel bricks because we did use most of our wood making planks. Now the bear is just playing tag with us. No real reason to panic. There's lots of brown bears out right now. Seems like there's more now than there was before when it was March. I'm not sure what's going on with that. There's a wolf over there. Okay, there's no loot really over here. Some scrap. We could find the Bravo people. I'm sure they would be over here, or could be over here. Okay, I don't think we have anything chasing us currently, but this wind and rain from the storm is making things extremely difficult. We do need the nails, of course. Very, very desperate for those. Sorry, they're difficult to get. It seems like they're more difficult to get this series. We had just an extreme overflow of nails, but of course we had finished building at that point. Or not really finished, but stopped for the moment building. We actually were able to recycle some of those to get the BCU crackers made for this series finale last season. Okay, what do we see? We have a lot of loot. We probably should start getting back to the base and putting a lot of this stuff away. We have some pretty good loot again. This and this is pretty good. The cottonseed is also really nice. Let's see if we can chop this tree. There's something over here. Is that scrap? We're going to be needing a ton of scrap. The tree will always be there. Hopefully. Okay. Yep, we finished chopping that. We did get the worm, which is great. We're almost back in the base. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. There's no one waiting by a tree for us like a couple of episodes ago. There was a creepy hunter guy just hanging out right here waiting for us to get home. That was really, really weird. Okay, we have some seeds to put away right here. Tomato seed. Okay, I don't really think there's anything else that goes over here right now. The tomatoes are getting watered from the rain, so that's pretty good that we don't have to deal with that right now. You can see the mass fabricator clipping through the wall right there. Okay, so what can we put away? A lot of things. We have a lot of food that's probably going to go bad. That's not great. You go in the thing. Planks. You a little bit of wood and a worm. And then you guys go over here. And you as well. And we have some things that go over here. Food, of course, is always nice. We have a lot of that. Let's kill you and butcher you as well. And then I think most of everything else goes over here. I'm going to have to put the feather away, of course, from the chicken. So we have 92 feathers, which is great. That's going to go away really, really quickly when we start hunting with the recurve bow, of course. I was really hopeful that we could have gotten some of the weapons parts from the locked crate. I'm okay that we didn't, but I really wish we would have. Getting pretty close to getting that recurve bow, and I'm getting really excited about that. It's going to take some time, of course, to get the mass and the power for it. I'm trying to get the food completed so we can have that. The chicken is done. I'll just go ahead and eat that right out of the fire. And that topped us up really well. I might need to go ahead and top up the water canteen as well. Get that cooking, so we will have that for overnight. I probably won't need to do any fishing, but that's okay with me. I don't mind it nearly as much down here because it's a lot easier down here. It seems like there's more fish in this lake. Just taking the ash over to the plant bed just to top that up. Keep these tomatoes growing at normal rate. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes. I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.